2. Hey, can I call you back? I just started filming.
Oh, no, it's okay. I just wanted to let you know that it's rom-com time!
Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Rom-Com Reviews. I cannot believe we're already at episode 5, but this is an 8-episode series where I watch some rom-coms and I tell you whether they're worth watching. For today's episode, I am reviewing Notting Hill, featuring Julia Roberts and Hugh Grant. Notting Hill focuses on Hugh Grant's character William Thacker, who owns a bookshop and lives a very average life. He runs into Anna Scott, a very famous actress, more than once in a day, and they slowly form a romantic attachment to each other despite the many challenges that present themselves when working around Anna's celebrity status. Things take a turn in their quote-unquote relationship when Anna is surprised by a visit from her American boyfriend, leaving William feeling betrayed since he had no idea that this boyfriend existed. They reconnect months later. The whole time William can't get Anna out of his head. Things are looking up for the two of them until the press find her at William's home, leaving her reputation ruined, especially because some inappropriate photos were being leaked of her during this time. After Anna confesses her love to William later on, he rejects her in order to protect himself and his feelings, and then immediately regrets it. We get to see a classic chase her down scene where he finds her and tells her he loves her, and we get to see their happily ever after. Guys, after 4 whole episodes of this series, I cannot even begin to tell you how satisfied I was to watch this movie. I got everything that I like to see in a rom-com out of this movie. I got, first of all, Julia Roberts and Hugh Grant, amazing chemistry. So I got the good chemistry, I got the good first kiss, I got the ending after they get together at the end. I got to see where they went from there. Oh my god, I cannot tell you how excited I was. They showed them they finally get together, they're official, and they show parts of their lives afterwards. They do a time jump, and I was like, oh my god, why can't every rom-com do this? Oh my god, I was so excited. So excited. Whew. Sorry, that was a lot. But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. I was planning on doing some chores while I was watching this rom-com. I was gonna fold my laundry and everything. I was so invested, I sat down. I had to sit down and I just stared at my laptop screen. I got nothing done while I was watching this. One of the only critiques I have for this movie was Julia Roberts' character kind of bothered me sometimes. I feel like they made her almost a little bit too mellow, which kind of ties into the fact that she's a celebrity and she has to monitor her persona and her reputation, but I was just almost come on, give her a little bit more of a personality, you know? I don't know, she was just a little bit too relaxed for me, but either way, still loved her, still so happy to see her and Hugh Grant's character get together at the end. Obviously, we can't talk about Notting Hill without addressing the iconic scene with Anna confessing her love to William, where she goes, "I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her." And I didn't really understand the context of that until I watched it, where she was like, you know, I'm more than just an actress. And I feel like that was so cute. That says so much. I don't know, it shows how much their relationship progressed throughout the movie. I just really liked how she was finally being vulnerable with him and stopped thinking about the celebrity status and realized how much she wants to be with him. So, I don't know, it was just so cute and I loved it and I just love this whole movie and I can't believe I haven't watched it sooner. It's definitely top 10, ever that I've seen. So good. You guys need to watch it if you haven't seen it. If I haven't made it obvious enough already, this movie is definitely getting 5 out of 5 hearts. I am so happy that I finally got a movie that I am this passionate about, and I was so happy to watch it that I can rate it 5 out of 5. I was worried that I wouldn't get to 1. I didn't want to lie and say that 1 actually got 5 and it didn't deserve it, so this one, absolutely 5 out of 5. If I could give it more than 5, I would, but so good. Alright, it's time for my favorite segment of this series. It is time for the hot shot, and surprisingly, we are 2 for 2 now. This is actually just 1 shot again, so maybe I'm actually doing this segment correctly from now on. This shot was very fascinating for me to watch because this movie really didn't have any creative or cinematic shots until we got to this one. This is a really pivotal scene in the movie because I think it's their most intimate moment together so far throughout this movie, especially because they were all alone in this secluded little park area. I loved this shot because the camera starts at a normal angle and we get to see it raise very slowly into an aerial shot. It continues to zoom out and I just love how it shows that there's literally nobody around them. I think the whole purpose of this shot is to show these are 2 people who don't have a care in the world. It's just them. They're not thinking about anybody else or anything else or any of their problems. It's just them. We also get to see them back on this bench again at the end of the movie, and I think it shows how significant this location is to them and the meaning behind it that is established here. This week's Hot Shot was a little bit shorter than usual, but that does not take away from the fact that this has by far been my most entertaining watch and my favorite rom-com so far in this series. I hope you all enjoyed Notting Hill as much as I did this week. If you've seen it before or if you watched it with me this week, thank you so much. And as always, thank you so much for watching. My Instagram and my Twitter are linked down below as usual. Please feel free to follow me on there. They're in my link tree. I also have some other links within there if you want to check that out. Other than that, I am so excited to see you next week, and we're going to watch How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, and I'm very excited about this one because that might just top Notting Hill because I've heard some good things about this one. So tune in next week to see which one I like more, and I hope to see you guys next week. Thanks!